spans are cooked yet. Social media got us. It's too late. I'm pretty sure it's too late for all of us. Like, who even watches videos past 15 seconds anymore? I mean, who even watches videos past 5 seconds anymore, you know? Like, the times of Vine are over. The era of TikTok has been here for a long time, and it continues to only get worse as the TikTokification of every single social media platform has just kind of happened, you know? It's literally every single one. Every meta company, so Facebook, Instagram, you have your Snapchat, you've got YouTube, right? You still have TikTok strong as ever, even though it's, like changing with Opera and whatever other buyers are happening now. Whatever. I'm sure it's only a slight hiccup in the grand scheme of things, considering it's actually every single popular social media and even the non-popular ones too. When like Red Note or whatever came out, like that was just the same thing. Musically was the same thing, but with music. Like it's actually so insane how far we've come. Like long form content is pretty much dead. um Even now, right? Like your bulk of like a lot of creators, it's like you just do stream VODs and then you just clip the VOD, like all the important parts, and just like put that out on your channel. Like, the stream itself is not even necessarily what's gaining you followers. It's just like, right, it's sort of like the same thing where people opened up Discords, It's like the spot that you go to interact with the community and to like have these personal engagements where it's more face to face and hopefully non parasocial. Not guaranteed, but that is what it is. Um, but it's like, how come this is allowed, dude? There needs to be maybe some sort of regulation going on because at this point it's pretty predatory, and the stuff that you see a lot of the times can be pretty distressing. And it's like, not even you don't even have to go out of your way to like look for this stuff. It's just like unlimited access, it's unlimited TV, right? It's like the Rick and Morty, like, alternate dimensional reality TV, whatever that was, where it's like you have access to actually every single universe available to you because every kind of slop is just out there. I mean, there's some quality, sure, but like, you're chasing those dopamine hits, so the chances are that you're even staying on some sort of quality piece that might be like a little slower in narrative is pretty few and far between, right? Like, if it's not catching your attention immediately, you're not going to stick. And if it's not continuing to hold your attention for every 5 to 10 seconds, it's not going to stick. And it's like, oh my god, like when did we stop being able to read books? Like, you need to be able to sit down and like get through the boring parts. Like, how can you sit down and watch a movie? Like, that's why every single, right, Netflix show and Netflix movie these days is just built for you to put on in the background. They don't even care if you watch it, is the thing. That's the route they went. They said, we'll just put out so much that it won't even matter because you'll still buy it, you'll still put it on. You're probably just gonna be on your phone anyways because you need, right, the slop content. That's why like people were making videos where, right, they were talking to each other and then like holding up their phone to their forehead with Subway Surfer running on it, because how can anybody even pay attention to like normal activities? And I feel like I'm okay. I'm definitely on the cusp, but at least I'm not in school and like one of these iPad kids, because it's scary. It's scary what's gonna happen to like kids who literally were not only raised on an internet but raised on like a phone or a tablet that they could like carry with them everywhere. So it really is unguarded access 24/7 to anything and everything the internet has to offer, right? Um, i.e., that Bo Burnham song. Pretty good if you haven't seen it. Uh, that was like such a good special post COVID. Anyways, um, that's a little bit outside of what we're talking about. Cause, you know, I just hate how addicting it is. Like it's just so hard to just not go on your phone and like not get stuck in the upward swipes on any of these apps. And it'll be like I'll log on to like YouTube and sometimes it'll just open up in shorts and I'm like, dang, I was trying to watch like a long form video, but before I even know it, I'm already swiping. So it's like just totally hijacked, just totally allowing it to, which is the worst part. Um, and it's ruining everyone. Like the long form content is so difficult to like actually get people to focus on, and the hope is that like podcasting is remediating that a little bit, but even then, how many people are actually sitting down and like listening to like a 3 hour podcast like the whole way through and actually paying attention, right? Very few, very very few. um, Even less so for audiobooks, right? And then even less so for regular books and off-screen activities, period, right? It's like the whole idea that like the outside world is dead, and inside's where it's at now. Stay in your home, stay on your screens, and whatever's going on out there, who cares? We don't need it anymore. It doesn't matter what environment, what other animals, what you know government, what business, all the stuff that realistically is against your best interest. And you might not think it is, but like all of this stuff that's being pushed out there is against your best interest. Um, Something that you just need to start waking up to. It's like you are just becoming what they want you to be, and you're not going to question any of it because none of it is real, none of it makes sense anymore. It's all AI cuckoo nonsense, and that's exactly what they want it to be. So, you know, our attention spans are cooked. We're cooked. Who knows? Whatever. I'm Wild Will. This has been A New Lens. I'll see you next week.